All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right for Dragon Kites Gaming. It is hero. In the blue. And his opponent spawning up at the top left for Basilisk. It is Reynor. In the red. And it is going to be a hatch block here from hero. Hero sending the probe instantly. Instantly. He got it here at like 39 seconds. That is so fast. So fast. Really wanted to get the guaranteed hatch block. The thing is, I think the extractor trick 15 hatch, if you don't build the overlord right away, you get it down. But it does come at a cost. Does come at a cost. This is a magnificent match, by the way. These two players, top tier at the respective races. Both of them capable of taking down anyone in the world on any given day. Hero, by the way, interesting. He sent the probe back home after scouting. Didn't stick around to mineral harass. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's quite interesting here. Very interesting indeed. Now, yeah, usually we talk about how good the probe micro of hero is and how good he is at disrupting his opponent, but we don't get to talk about that this time. A little bit of a funky wall from hero. A lot of surface area available on this gateway. I mean, we always talk about the meme of hero's walls and how they leave something to be desired, we'll say. They certainly leave something to be desired, and this is one of those situations where it looks like they just might leave something to be desired. But it's not the biggest of deals. It would only be if there was a lane flood, at which point, you know, I don't know, like 8 or 9 Zerglings would be able to hit that. We are going to see the Adept. Oh, is it going to go for the aggressive shade? No, it will not. Raynor, where are his 4 lings? They're all at the third base. So there was an opportunity potentially for hero to find something. Ooh, he's going to go for a drone. But nope, Raynor will be able to zone him out. Good job from Raynor. Second Adept does show on up. No creep tumor being dropped just yet. Raynor keeping this queen. Not letting her use her energy just yet. Ooh, ling speed is about to complete. It is 10 lings instead of just 8. So I think, yeah, we're going to see Raynor going for the jump here. Ooh, he wants these Adepts, but nice positioning from hero. However, he moves out of the choke. Still, the Adepts get out. First Oracle moving across the map. Hero does have some strong Oracle movement. Oh, but it looks like the Adepts taking the extra damage there. So that might not seem like much, but because the Adepts moved out of that choke, one of them took a lot more damage than it should have. So Oracle had to cover it, and he wasn't able to go after the mineral line at the third, which was a little bit exposed because the queens had kind of been drawn out of position. So a small little mistake from hero, just the tiniest little positional mistake, does end up costing him maybe 2 free drones. Now, he couldn't have known that necessarily that the queens were right out of position like that. No queens of the natural, but no drones either. Ooh, 3 queens going to try and get in on top of these oracles. Good defense so far from Raynor. Yeah, he hasn't lost a drone yet. Oh, is that... Yeah, that's 5 Adepts. That's actually a lot of Adepts here. Raynor building some extra lings to try and keep pace with that. Hero. I like that he just goes back home with the Adepts. But Raynor, this is a very good early game for him so far. And he gets the scout on the Forge and Twilight Council. That's good information. He will lose this Overlord. And he was already actually a little bit supply blocked, so this is... Well, it's a pretty problematic loss. Triple Oracle in the main. Oh, with 3 queens there and 3 queens at the third. He's not going to be able to get too much done. Man, Raynor's defense has actually been stellar against these oracles so far. Oh, stasis ward? Yeah, with 4 queens, you got to cancel that. That would have been a dead oracle, I think, if he tried to go for the stasis ward. Hero, by the way, building a lot of gateways right now. Going up to 8 gateways. This might just be, oh my god, 8 gate blink and a fleet beacon coming down very quickly. Hero skipping a lot of steps in this game. Gonna try and mind game Raynor. 8 gate blink right into a fleet beacon. Right into the carrier transition. Man, Raynor's defense has been so good against these oracles so far. He is not giving them any openings. Oh, every stasis ward has had to be canceled. It's not just that he hasn't lost drones, he hasn't let Hero get a single stasis ward up. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Raynor. Now, Raynor does need to figure out that it's this fast fleet beacon. Oh, that was an opportunity to find some drones right there, but he doesn't get them. This creep, by the way, is starting to push pretty far forward through the middle. I think we will see the revelation. Yeah. And it'll at least push back the little bit of creep. Man, 4 stalkers. 4 stalkers, 5 zealots, 5 adepts, 3 oracles, and the first 2 carriers are already in production. And now a charge upgrade as well. Raynor, he's obviously seen the oracle, but he doesn't know about the carrier transition. It is so fast. The thing is, as long as Raynor doesn't... Well, okay, he has actually built a lot of units. If Raynor doesn't attack, though, before the carriers are out, this is a good... Oh, that's a nice stasis ward. This is a good situation for Hero. Especially if Hero gets up to this very fast 4th base. Charge... Oh, man. A lot of Zealots moving out without speed, without charge, and it's still like 20, 30 seconds away. What is this move with these units? We do see a Hydralisk Den as well as a Hive on the way. Oh, 1 Oracle finally going down. Man, this defense has been so good from Raynor. Oh no, the hero wall. No, and now the carriers are going to get scouted. This should trigger a Spire, I think. Yeah, there it is. Instantly builds that Spire. Oh, and Zealots, they do have charge now, but they're going to get caught so far forward on creep. And with so few carriers out and a big jump on this army, Raynor might just push. And honestly, I don't think Hero's got the supply to hold it. There's no static defense at the 3rd. It's just going to be Zealots, basically, against a ton of Roaches. It is +1 weapons on the carriers, but these Roaches have +1 armor, so they're going to take a while to kill. Battery overcharge, though, will help. Is that going to be enough to push this back? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, okay, the battery overcharge was enough. Still, that was actually a cost-efficient trade for Raynor. Or at least this game is being played cost-efficiently. 12 Hydras being produced because there's no anti-air just yet. Not meaningful. So we're actually seeing a lot of Hydras being created. Hero, upon seeing all the Queens and all the Hydras, does disengage. I like that. It's not so much that the Interceptors are expensive, it's that they take a long time to build. So I do like that disengage very much. And now, it's the Hearthstone meme. Raynor's been tricked into Hydras, but he is maxed out. And 2 Void Rays were produced, anticipating, I think, a Corruptor switch. And that's a big problem for Hero. He really... Oh, there's no detection for Raynor. He's got to be careful about this stasis ward. He really needs that 5th and 6th carrier, and he also needs the +2 ship weapons. +2 air. Man, that is a lot of Hydras. Oh, drones on the other side of the map. Huge Zealot Zealot run by. Roaches will get back home, though, and we'll be able to deal with this. Oh my god, the Overlords. What is this? He's going to drop creep for the queens to transfuse, but he's already lost so much. Both oracles go down in the blink of an eye. Interceptors are starting to fall, but I think Reynor is going to get held here. Hero's going to crush this. And now the overlords, they're all exposed. Every single one of them might just fall. Reynor, he is going to get crushed in the middle of the map. Hydras, they're the worst units ever. They just suck so much. Hero crushes the attack. And it turns out that defense on the third base was plenty good enough. The counterattack forced out the Hydras. Reynor leaned into them harder. And now, I just don't see what he can do at this point. He's going to be facing off against 2 0 carriers with no Carapace upgrades, just now starting that Carapace. He's got the Spire, that's great. But the carriers are such a huge problem. Oh, +2's not yet done. Finally, we're seeing Corruptors coming on out. But +2 ground weapons, +2 air. The Goblin 2-2 timing. Ooh, those are some nice abducts. Oh, very nice abducts. Grabs 2 of those carriers, but is there enough nice force fields here? Going to grab a couple of the units and really breaks up the concave of Hydras. We're seeing the... Oh, there might be enough energy here for Reynor to get the hold. Oh, these abducts are getting huge value. Huge value killing a lot of these carriers, but the carriers might just win the day anyways. More of them rallying in. The +2 weapons is doing so much work. There's not enough Corruptors. I think Hero has done it here. The Zerglings trying to get in on top of the ground army, but that is not even the biggest issue. Yeah, Hero's done it with the carriers. The sneaky carrier transition gets the job done. Hero will go up 1-0. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning down in the bottom right for Dragon Kitesy Gaming, tricking his opponent into Hydras. It's Hero. And his opponent, the tricky, getting baited in for Basilisk. It is Reynor in the red. And yes, attacking up that ramp with Hydras and Queens mostly off creep, was not the move from Reynor. That cost him way too much. And it cost him too much army, and it cost him the game. Now, the abducts, they almost turned it back around. He was able to abduct in 2 carriers right at the outset, got another 1 or 2 behind that. But yeah, definitely was that push up the ramp that cost Reynor that game. But maybe he thought he had a timing. Maybe he thought he could get in before there would be enough for Hero, but Hero got some good stasis wards. He had a good concave at the top of the ramp. Of course, I think there was a shield battery overcharge for that fight. There was definitely a shield battery overcharge against the first Roach push, which I was impressed that Hero even held. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold that. Not without taking more damage than he did. But the mass charge lot plus the battery overcharge was enough to make sure that he was able to survive. And that was the biggest deal, is that he got into the carrier transition without getting punished massively. So the mind game of Hero did pay off. And yeah, more importantly, the counterattack was able to force those Hydras out. And then Reynor, yeah, really got baited into the push. Okay. Oh, fake warp gate. Cute. Reynor. I assume he checked it, but I only saw... He might not have. Hang on, he might not know. There's no chrono boost on the Adept, which is surprising since it was a hatch block. Oh, and he actually puts the chrono boost all into probes. So that's going to boost his economy a little bit more. Hero faking the shade forward. This is a response to playing against Dark. a lot. Dark loves to send 2 of his firstlings across the map and be a nuisance with them on the other side of the map. And if you shade forward, especially when you don't chrono boost either unit, it leaves you very exposed. But Raynor just kind of gets to not have to deal with the first 2 adepts for free, because hero just keeps his units at home. Oh, Void Ray. Void Ray first. Okay. Raynor does actually have 3 overlords on the map, technically. If hero shades forward and finds either of these with the adept, this is really good information. Okay, he sees the overlord there. Ooh, but he might get caught. Oh, can he juke? I wouldn't call it a juke, but he survives. And I like this. He goes after the forward overlord, says, yeah, you're gonna lose this, brother. Roach Warren starts up very early. I wonder if this was intended to be defensive. And if he'll cancel it. Yeah, Queens, they pulled forward very quickly. That adept was actually a super value shade because it found that overlord. And there's actually a 3rd overlord here. If hero looks to the right and finds it, that would be such an amazing start. Getting 2 overlords is already great for a Void Ray opener. If you get a 3rd, it's unreal stellar. By the way, hero coming in with a robotics facility behind this. I think this is going to be quick disruptors. That's a pretty cool way to play. Pretty cool way to play from this positioning. You can tell that hero's got lots of mind games. Oh, the Revelation didn't actually catch everything there. Only got 1 tumor, and Raynor gonna instantly rebuild. Void Ray did not look on the right side. Ooh, Adept's actually gonna shade into the natural. Raynor with a very quick reaction time. Oh, can he kill that 1 Adept? No, both of them shade out. Well, all 4, but both of the ones that were getting low. 2 more drones do get picked off. Finally, the Oracles. This is actually the Oracles getting more damage than in the previous game. Already more damage than game 1. It will be a quick Immortal, by the way. I think we might just see a big Immortal Sentry push. Oh, never mind. There's that Robotics Bay. Not as quick as it could have been then. 1 creep tumor does get picked off. Raynor still respreading the creep quite nicely, and he's got a little bit of creep on the left side too. Oh, this Overlord, the one from before, the one that never got looked for, will find the fast Robotics Bay. And against this, I would love to see a Spire. I would love to see a Spire. Especially seeing the Sentries and the Immortal. Oh, wow. He shades forward with the Adept again. There's no recall, so he will lose these. But where are the Lings? They're on the other side of the map. They intercept the Stalkers. They're going to find... Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not going to find the Sentries. 6 drones, 7 drones going down on the other side of the map. I don't know who I like this trade for better. The Stalkers are expensive, and he loses the Adepts. But 8 drones is a lot. However, at this stage of the game, it's not that many. If he was going Spire in this position, I would love killing off the Stalkers. But the fact that he's playing Standard is... Yeah, it's not huge. It's not huge for me. 4 more drones do get picked off, and we do see a scout coming through from hero. So he was clearly anticipating the potential of a Spire transition. Especially with the double Phoenix Scout. Double hallucinated Phoenix. Really wanted to make sure he got in there with the Scout for sure. Hero, no 4th base just yet. So might try and hit some kind of disruptor timing. Raynor did go for a double upgrade style. And taking down these rocks is actually really important against disruptor play. Very important. So it's good that he's getting those down. Raynor does love his +1 missile openers a lot more than the +1 melee, it feels like. +1 armor again instead of +2 attack. That's very strange to me. And this feels like he wants to hit a timing more and more. More and more so feels like he wants to hit a timing. Yeah, hero's going to be a little bit supply blocked, especially building a Colossus. It's a very supply-intensive unit. Hero needs pylons, like, now. Oh, he's taking the middle island base. It's not really an island, but I think of it as an island because it's got all this high ground. Or a bunch of low ground around it. Raynor, it does feel like he's in a good position in this game. But of course, the disruptors can be very scary. Still, only 3 disruptors is not a lot. Void Ray on the left side does get pushed back. Disruptor in the natural, like just in the natural, is kind of weird. Ooh, we are going to see a big flank attempt coming on in. Gross the Bile actually clips the Void Ray as well as taking down the Stasis Ward. So a coincidental shot right there. Random singular Colossus is so weird. Ooh, disruptor shots. Oh, they're going to be okay. Force field's coming on in. Quite nice. The one Colossus is going to help out a lot. Battery overcharge will get taken down, and a disruptor goes down as well to the flank. Does Hero have enough to hold? I don't know. This is a lot of Lingbane Ravager coming in from multiple angles. And it looks like the answer is no, he will not. The flank was a little bit too good. Only one Colossus. Wasn't the most firepower, and Raynor is going to smash through with this army. Hero, I mean, he plays a little bit randomly. Only 3 disruptors, not enough to actually contest the army. Uses the disruptor shots early. They don't get the biggest connections, and Raynor evens the series at 1 apiece. All right, here we go. Spawning up the top left for Dragon Kites a game. It is Hero in the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right for Basilisk. It is Raynor in the blue. Man, yeah, that was such a strange decision from Hero to go for the disruptor play into the 1 Colossus. Just 3 disruptors, which is not like a critical mass or even close to a critical mass. Into the singular Colossus. He knew Raynor was trying to flank him as well. I think he could have just stayed on the high ground and it would have been a better situation. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 3 Archons into a faster Archon transit, or sorry, the 3 disruptors into a faster Archon transition. Maybe that would have been better prepared for what Raynor was doing. Raynor's army was always going to hit like a truck. But I'm not sure. It was a strange situation for sure. Hero once again getting the hatch block up. Raynor not going for the extractor trick 15 hatch. Yeah, the Hero is such a ball of chaos. And sometimes it's a ball of chaos that's so destructive and powerful, it annihilates everything in its path. And sometimes it's a little cute, fluffy kitten ball of chaos that doesn't do anything and is just kind of like... just kind of meowing. And we've seen both of those in this series. Which Hero will we see in Game 3? We saw Destructive Hero in Game 1, and we saw Kitten Hero in Game 2. Raynor, for his part, very well done in Game number 2. He got baited into a really bad attack in Game 1, and that definitely is what cost him the game. The other thing is, if Hero goes for like double Robo Colossus and tries to anchor off that 4th base and push off of that, that could have been really nice. Ooh, first Adepts. Ooh, can he get a drone? Not quite, but he will get a... oh, he does get one. Okay. Okay, this is the most successful Adept so far in this series. Obviously, in the game number 2, he didn't even... Well, actually, game 2, he did eventually send one of the Adepts out and was able to find an Overlord that the Void Ray was able to pick off. Most players don't like going for that Void Ray. But I do think... Yeah, I do think if you can pick off 2 Overlords with it, it's absolutely worth. But it does slow down your tech a little bit, and it's hard to get more value than just the Overlords. A couple of lings from Reynor, just going to scout the 3rd Nexus timing. Oh, almost getting a probe, but hero turns it around. Forge and Twilight Council behind this, so a more standard follow-up than game 2. Yeah, the Disruptor play, when it's just a small number, it doesn't really feel powerful. It really only feels powerful off of double Robo, in my opinion. Or sometimes the 2 base all-ins that use Disruptors. Because then it's up to the Zerg to split really well. And you really can't afford to take any big Disruptor shots, or you're going to be in some trouble. Oh, hero, is he thinking about a big bit of aggression here? I think we might just see him go up to 8 gates and try and push very hard. Hero only built the 2 oracles. He does scout the Evo chamber. Raynor, good job pulling the drones away. Doesn't even get a single drone trapped. That's nice. It's quite nice. Ooh, second stasis ward will come up in the main base. This time at least he's getting lost mining time. Oh, and he catches a queen that had just popped out. Well, that's quite fortunate. That is a little bit of luck. There's no doubt of that. That's a little bit of luck. Raynor does get a scout in here, sees the Forged Twilight Council, sees 3 gateways coming online, and a 4th one started up. So there's nothing sneaky about this so far for hero. Overlord does get cleaned up. There is a robotics facility in the natural, and 2 more gateways coming on in. Is hero going to be heavily aggressive is the big question. He is set up for it, but it's not a requirement. Oh, there's only 1 queen in the main base. If hero goes in, he might be able to get a little bit of damage. Oh, he really wants to get these stasis wards. Oh, good job from Raynor this time. Gets the kill on the stasis ward. Okay, proxying a gateway itself. He's getting a ward prism and he's proxying the gate. This is going to be a 3-base blink stalker all in. All right. I had wondered a little bit if he was going to go heavily aggressive, and the answer is absolutely yes. +1 melee, though, is very good against this. And do we have a macro hatch? No, but we've got 4 hatches already up and running. Oh, big blink forward will find an Overlord. Couple of creep tumors. Well, they're going to get revelated, but there's an observer on the way anyways. Stasis ward's going to be important. And the fact that the stasis wards were already used is big. That's a big stasis ward, though. That's going to give a lot of an opportunity for hero here. Oh, man, he might just kill this base right at the get-go. Yeah, he will. Oh, big link forward on the bottom side. Tries to find these queens. Sentry on a bit of a weird rally. I like that he's leaving this hatchery alive to reduce the surface area. That is actually very smart. It does mean he's a little bit cornered here. Oh, he shoots the killing shot and blinks out. Good job from hero. Raynor, though, will take a supply lead. Are we going to see... I'm so surprised by this gateway here. And then he pushed on the bottom side. This will open things up for him to get some charge lot run bys later. Ooh, counterattack coming in from Raynor. Can he find the cancel on this 4th base? Yes, he will be able to do so. But it is going to be a lot of lings for it. Blink, blink. Oh, Oracle. Gonna drop another stasis ward after taking huge damage. Ooh, corrosive bile was actually on the stasis ward itself, not on the Oracle. think he could have hit that Oracle. Oh, Zealots on the top side will get found here. They don't have charge yet, but the Gateway gets found as well. +2 weapons does finally fire up here for Hero. Lings, oh, they are trapped here. And Hero will get the full cleanup, I believe. Yeah. Oracle finally getting picked off there. Charge will complete. Ooh, a couple of Banelings and some Roaches on the right side. That's really nice to deal with this. Raynor is pulling ahead in supply, and he did retake this 4th base. Hero basically got the damage he needed to done with this initial attack. Oh, Banelings did get some great connections there. Yeah, 10 Zealots just went down. More Zealots going to warp in on the bottom side. They're actually going to outmaneuver these Roaches and Lings a little bit coincidentally. Oh, a bit of a bad rally right there from Hero. He is playing his low gas charge lot stalker style. Meanwhile, ooh, do we have a Spore Crawler at every base? Yes, we do. Okay, I think that's just going to be for Archons anyways. Immortals being added on. 26 Stalkers are on the field. Corrosive Bio? I wonder what that was for. Oh, Bane Speed is just now starting to, well, about to complete. We do have +2 melee already done. So probes are going to be on the menu here. Raynor. Oh, man, this is such a nice little split on the right side. Hero not really paying attention, getting cleaned up very efficiently again. Raynor getting some great trades. He's actually trading super cost efficiently. So important to split those Zealots when you know your opponent is setting up Banelings like this. And now the Gateway goes down. That's going to really alleviate the pressure on Raynor as well. He's got Hive done, so he's getting straight up into Adrenal Glands. I wouldn't have minded +3 melee instead of the +1 missile. But I don't mind +1 missile either. It is a faster upgrade. And for the moment, Hero is not teching up. However, despite everything, Hero denying the 5th base and being on 5 bases himself and getting up into Archons. He's got 4 Archons, 5th one on the way. Raynor is still in a position where he kind of needs to get something done. Well, actually, I mean, he's got Hive. So I wouldn't say he needs to get something done. He wants to get something done, though. Ooh, Banelings are going to crash on in here. They go after the Stalkers themselves. Oh, and now they go after the mineral line. No probe pull. It will get absolutely obliterated. 16 probes go down. And Hero losing 2 Immortals on the left side. Archon getting taken out on the flank. We do see a big Zealot warp in on the other side of the map. This is going to completely turn things around, actually. Queens do hold the line for a little bit, but more Zealots warping in the main. Nice positioning here from Hero. But from Raynor, I should say. But Hero is starting to push through. Actually, no, he's not really starting to push through. He's actually been fully cleaned up, in fact. Yeah, Hero is... He's been a little bit too wasteful with... This was a good Zealot warp-in. A very effective Zealot warp-in. Could have been even better if he'd stayed in the main base and maybe targeted the Hive. But Hero did lose, I think, too much on the right side with these attempted Zealot run-bys. How many Zealots has he lost? 39. Like 20 to 25 of them were for very cost-inefficient trades. And Raynor does have that +1 missile. Adrenal Glands done. Oh, and these Banelings are going to try and get in on top of the mineral line. Will be able to find some big connections. Raynor, now he finds the power units without support. Couple of Archons getting taken down. Those are big pickoffs. Hero, I just don't see how he can hold now at this point. We do see the Zealot counterattack once again getting some value, but the transfuses are good. The Queens are tanking for those Zealots, or for the Lings, I should say, against the Zealots. And it just feels like everything Hero is doing, Raynor has an answer. Yeah, Hero's traded cost inefficiently. He's going to go for one last-ditch effort to try and break his opponent. But look at the Baneling morph finishing on up. Oh, the force field's not perfect. The sentries he freshly warped in won't be valuable. And it is going to be a complete and utter stomp of this army by Raynor. Great engagement, great game. And he will win the Battle of Chaos in this game number 3. And he's going to advance on to the next round at this point. Hero, he's down 100 supply. There's no bloody way. GG gets called. Raynor out-muscles his opponent and takes down game number 3. Very well played from Raynor. And if you enjoyed the series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my other videos, and we'll catch you on the flip side.